up, squad? I thought I'd make a quick little video and show y'all a little adventure that I'm going on. I've been watching a lot of videos, been trying a lot on my own also. You know the process of anything you start, you're gonna have all your fails until you get it right. So I didn't want to bore y'all with a bunch of content of me messing crap up, but I'm kind of at the point to where I could start using these, and what I'm talking about are baits. So I bought a few molds of some equipment and started trying to make my own baits. So every time I go to the ponds, I collect whatever baits I see on the floor, because people just catch a fish, the bait rips, they throw it on the floor, the birds, ducks go and eat it, and I don't know if it's bad for them or not, but I had a habit of always just picking stuff up, and I'd get home and just have a handful of baits in my pocket, and I would just throw them in a box, not knowing that further down the line I would be trying this. And then the only reason I saw this was because I saw a video on, I think he's called The Worst Fisherman, and all his videos are him making baits. So I saw a video one day of him cutting old baits up, reheating them, and then pouring them in molds. I'm about to drop all these baits right now. Let me back up. And I looked at my box and I was like, man, I got a ton of messed up baits that I pick up along the way, including my own. You know, you rig something up, it's like, oh, that doesn't work. You take it off, and you could keep using it a couple of times until it's not usable anymore. So I had a bunch of baits of mine, stuff from ponds, lakes, parks that I pick up. Chopped them up, and I've been practicing on heating them up, pouring, yada yada yada. So here is where I'm at. Let me point y'all here. Actually, let me fix the camera up and we'll be back. Alright, I think we're good right here, people. So as you can see, we have the injector. Well, we actually have for the dual injector, so we could do multiple colors. Or not multiple colors, but do can't remember what it's called, but you know, half one color, half the other color, which I've already been making some. I mean, I got a bunch of Senkos right now. Let me just grab a handful that are like a green pumpkin, Mardi Gras type back or front, I don't know, whichever you want to call it. But you know, cutting up all these baits, every bait has different color glitter in it. So this is a mixture of a whole just bunch of different glitter, some different baits. So here's one side, and then here's the other side. To be honest, it kind of looks like the I don't think I have one, the Gary Yamamoto PB&J. Let me see if I have some. I do have some. Let me pull some off from here, because it's way back here. Here we go. So almost, it's not like I said, it almost looks like it now that I'm looking at them. But here is a PB&J Gary Yamamoto. Actually, it's pretty close, to be honest. So here's a PB&J Gary Yamamoto. Of course, these are oiled up. These have no oil. Wow, this is all. This is crazy. So we got Gary Yamamoto here, and here's one that I made of just mixing up baits. I took all of my dark colored baits, put them in one Pyrex. All of my lighter colored baits that had to do a lot with like reds, oranges, and some light brownish ones, and another one. And this is the color we came up with. So here's the Gary Yamamoto PB&J. Here's the one I created. Of course, this one just has green flake at the top. This one has multicolored flakes because of all the different baits. And then flipping them over, now we got Gary on this side, mine on this side. Isn't that crazy? Without even thinking about it. And these are just random baits that I melted. This looks almost identical to the Gary Yamamoto PB&J. They're both 5-inch worms. This one looks shiny because there's oil on this one. This one has no oil. But that's crazy. So let's get these out the way. Let me get this back in its... Where'd I put the pack at? Oh, here it is. Let's get this back in its pack. Again, straight out the Yamamoto bag. Now, this batch, I took both colors and then just combined them. So these are both, let me see, you really can't see, but here's the lighter color on one side, the darker color on one side, and all I did was combine them all into one Pyrex now, and we melted them together, and we got this color now. I'm about to open up the mold. Also went to the hobby store, picked up some mica powder. This is a interference blue, it is called, pearl. This looks killer, man. So again, the same guy that I watched, I think he's called the man, what was this? I can't remember his name though. Bad Fisherman or something. In fact, let me look it up. I want to give some props where the props was due. He is called, where's my play history? World's Worst Fisherman. So World's Worst Fisherman, he used some mica powder from Hobby Lobby, and he said it worked out. Tried it right now, and this looks phenomenal. Check out these baits, man. And I hope the camera can pick it up. So we got a color kind of like, of course without the pearlescence in it, but this color almost looks like the 6th Sense. I got a color like that in the 6th Sense Congo Craw. If I could find it. Right here. Oh, I had to take off all these lures. Let me put you on hold and we'll be back. Let me grab this bag. Alright guys, so we are back. I was able to get all these. I had all these lures in front of the baits, or the bait that I wanted to get right now to show you. So this, when I pulled it out right now, this is the first batch. As soon as I saw it, the Congo Craw from 6th Sense came to my head. So this color reminds me of, this is the Congo Craw Candy Brown. Let's pull one out. They're almost the same. But check this out. This is a little bit darker. Here's the remelt of the two just melts that I combined it together. It came out with this color. All I did was add some pearlescence into it. And here's candy brown from 6 cents. And the one that just came out of the mold. If I would have not added the pearlescence, it would have been more close to this color. But they're almost the same. That's pretty cool. So I'm just gonna throw this in here real quick. I'll fix it later. We'll throw that to the side. Let me throw that in water. Now let's go ahead and make another batch. I'm gonna make a batch for you on camera. So we got our molds here. We're gonna grab our clamp. And I think I need one more clamp, because sometimes it'll shoot out through this top. I don't think I'm getting a good seal, or it might be these clamps right here, I'm not sure. But I feel if I were to clamp it like this, then something like that, and then put one here in the center, that would make a pretty good seal. So let's move that over. Let me see if our liquid is still good. Let me give it a mix. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna have to put it back for about a minute. Yeah, let's put her back in here for a minute. She cooled down pretty quick on me. That or I just talk too much. Might be both. I do like to talk. So let's put her back in for about a minute. We got that going. I also started digging into the airbrush, as you can see here. Now I did airbrush this right here, which I think it came out decent. The first time I ever do a bait. I just need to throw a clear coat in a hardener or whatever it is on top, kind of protect the paint a little bit more. And then I got the eyes. I need to put the eyes on the hooks. But yeah, and I think I'm gonna fish this one this weekend, maybe. But we dabbing with, I mean, I could only make so many fishing videos and don't want to bore y'all, so I figured let me try to do some other stuff. So our plastic should be good. Let's mix her up. Oh yeah, she good. Mix, mix, mix. I want to make sure it's mixed good. I need to buy an exhaust fan, because the smell gets to me a little bit. I do have this window open right here. See, I got a window right here. That's cracked open, but I put an exhaust fan right here and it'll just suck everything out. It's not a a good smell. This smell is kind of horrendous. It's like bleh. So we got that. We got our mold ready. I'm gonna put this to the side because we're gonna go ahead and fill up our injector. Injector filled up. We got the mold, and you just wanna shoot until you feel it get hard. I went too far in. And then fill it up because it's gonna suck in air. Shoot a little on top. I think that should be good. I'm gonna shoot the rest up in here. Now what's funny and pretty cool is a little puck stays in here because it cools pretty quick. So when we take this off, actually let it cool down for a bit because that was still kind of soft. So when you take this piece off to clear it, you get like a little puck. And you could save these, pull it out of here. That gets hot. And then save it for a remelt. Check it out. I think that's pretty cool. I think this is the most satisfying part of this, is just pulling this chunk out. And then I just throw it in my container there for a remelt. And I don't have multiple molds of this, so that's still kind of, that's not ready. I wish I had multiple, that way I could have shot this in there before it got cool on me. Maybe if I put it in the microwave, it'll still be enough liquefied to where I could shoot this again. But yeah, this is definitely still not ready to open. But we could unlatch it. I think it's safe to do that. Now I ain't no expert, you know. It's just me trying to make me some baits that I don't have to buy, because I already have scrap plastic, and just make them and use them. So I've made, out of all the stuff I've picked up from the grounds and the ponds, lakes, and whatever stuff I've taken off my own hooks, I've made enough baits in the past 3 days. Senkos, because I use a lot of Senkos lately, because the homie Drew Bass put me on them. So I've used enough baits right now that I cut up to make at least, I think I have probably about 9 packs of Senkos. And let's say they're like $7 around there. Y'all do the math. So I've saved me a bit of some change right now. And this is all baits that I found. Most of it is baits that I found on the floor that people just throw after they finish catching a fish or they're no longer usable, which I don't do that. So if I have a bait that's no longer usable, whether I was doing this or not, I still put them in my pocket and I dispose of them. But good thing I just do everything in the box. Because, man, if y'all look at my last video, this duck, I had my box open, this duck came and he was grabbing baits out of my my tackle box. And I was like, whoa, back up. Not my baits. But yeah, if I didn't notice right away, he probably would have ate them. And man, I don't know how it would react inside of a gut, in the gut of a bird, or these fish. I mean, I know the fish, when the Senko breaks off, sometimes they swallow it. So I've always found that interesting. Like, Does it harm the fish? Is the fish able to digest it out? Or can the fish break it down in its stomach? Or does, when the fish poop, does it just poop out one long Senko? I don't know. If y'all know the answer to that, let me know. But this should be good. Let's open her up. So here we go, YouTube. Check this out. Which way is she gonna open? Bam! Oh, they are pretty. Here we go. Check that out. Let's take them out the mold. Ooh, that's so satisfying. Check this out. Now, I don't know how the color is coming out on the camera, but man, this is a beautiful color. I like it. You know how they say the colors, fish don't care about the color? The color is just to catch the fisherman. He's like, damn, look at that color, I'm gonna buy it. But if I saw this at Academy Bass Pro Shop, I'd buy these. The color is neat. It's like that Congo crawl from 6 Cents, candy brown, but with pearlescent inside of it. This is neat. Well, that's gonna do it, guys. I just wanted to show y'all what I've been up to, or what I've been doing when I'm not fishing. I'm here in this little work area that I've been building. Got the airbrush station here, got the bait making stuff here. I got my, I need to hang up 2 more pegboards that I have. And I got all the baits in back of me. I just don't know where I'm going to put the other 2 pegboards, because I got tons of baits that I have not pulled up or have a place to put up. Maybe in these cabinets, but I got just random stuff in here, man. I would need to clean them all out and maybe just put baits and stuff in there. Who knows? But yeah, I appreciate y'all's time. Thank y'all for subscribing, for all the likes, all the comments, everybody who's come through showing love. Big shout out to the Guap Squad. Those are my brothers. Y'all my brothers for life. And till the next one. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. Tell someone to tell someone. Because, you know, that's how we get the channel out. Until next time, we'll catch you on the next one.